So this is going live then?
Yeah. Oh, it is?
Yeah.
Because it was said that it wasn't.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I just wanted everyone to know.
All of our meetings will be live until further notice. Our trainings will not.
Oh, yeah.
I don't think there's any sense in video on our training.
I can't imagine watching that, you know, if I was not on the board, watching someone's training.
I think it'd just be a waste of time and resources.
Absolutely,
But no, the public's really enjoying being able to view us, so.
yeah.
All right, welcome everyone. Pull my agenda back up here.
Ouch.
All right, I'd like to call this meeting to order. If everyone's rise and follow me in the Pledge of Allegiance. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America
and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Thank you, everyone. Miss Sarah, if you would do a roll call, please.
Okay, Dawn Horton, here. Sarah Jones, here. Craig Corpola, Dana Wells-Jenny,
Here.
Jeff Wolfersberger,
Here.
Tim Wood.
Here.
Thank you, ma'am. I'd like to remind everyone of the norms of collaboration. 1.05 addenda. Does everyone have anything to add to tonight's meeting? Thank you very much. 2.01 comments from the public. Do we have a public speaker or just a viewer?
Just a viewer.
Thank you, sir. All right, 3.01 CSID representative. What brings us here tonight? CISD has an election on June 7th. Therefore, Pennfield Board of Education needs to elect a delegate and an alternate to cast our vote on June 7th. That's why we're here tonight. Let's start. Is there anyone that would like to be or nominate a delegate?
I would be willing to represent.
I would second that. Anybody have any questions for Dawn? Sarah, if you would, let's go ahead and vote on Dawn being the representative.
Okay, Sarah votes yes. Dana?
Yep.
Jeff?
Yes.
Tim?
Yes.
Dawn?
Yes.
Thank you, Dawn.
I'll nominate Jeff as the second rep. We need two, right?
Yes, please.
I'd second that.
Thank you, sir. Anybody have any questions or concerns for me? Dana thought about it.
No, I was just, it's just an alternate, that's it
Just an alternate.
Okay,
So we'll probably both go on the 7th, but just in case, if we ever have anything future
Emergencies, yep.
CISD and Dawn can't make it, then I would have to go.
Yep.
If not, then we probably would both go, but
I do have a question.
Yeah.
Outside of this, and tell me if it's not within the parameter of what we're doing. My understanding is there's one person running for the seat for the CISD, right?
there is, just so happens, there's one,
So
Person
I would
running.
still say after you do your diligence, vote your conscience, even if it's a no vote, or, you know what I mean?
Right.
If you're gonna represent Pennfield, if they don't seem to be in line with our ideology, just vote your conscience regardless.
fair enough, great statement. 3.02, we will be deciding our vote together.
okay.
So something like this will always be brought to the entire board. Our representative or the alternate would be the one that goes and casts our vote.
Gotcha.
They would represent us instead of our entire board or whichever going to the meeting or figure out who wants to go. We have a representative and now we have as soon as we vote on an alternate that would go to the CISD meetings for us to represent our board.
Gotcha.
Okay, motion on the floor is for Jeff to be the alternate. Everybody for the vote?
Please?
Okay, Dana?
Yes.
Jeff?
Yes.
Tim?
Yes.
Dawn?
Yes.
Sarah is a yes.
So, if I may,
Sir?
my colleagues did text me back, and Park Creek's doing theirs tomorrow. They do 5:30, close the meeting, and then 5:45. So they are doing 2 meetings. Which means like what we just did, we're like good. I recommend that the board adjourns, and then that you open up a new meeting, and then do the resolution.
Marshall did it that way too. I watched their board meeting. I couldn't understand it.
Yeah,
because the volume, the tech was-
I saw the minutes and I was going, I thought it was 1, but that, they did say they did do 2.
Okay, I make a motion to table 3.02 into our next meeting this evening.
I second that.
Thank you.
My only concern is about do you think there will be an issue with the notification to the public?
No,
Okay.
because there's only 1 person that's running for the actual seat.
Mhm.
Yeah, now if there were 2 or 3, then yes, there would be an issue. Good question.
Okay, I'm ready to vote on the motion to table, or do we have?
Please.
Okay, Jeff,
Yes.
Tim,
Yes.
Dawn,
Yep.
Sarah, yes, Dana,
Yes. Yes. Sorry.
Thank you, ma'am. So just to clarify, anyone watching us tonight, we have to hold 2 meetings to make this official. So therefore, we're gonna finish up with this meeting and we're gonna start another meeting right back to back. And then we'll do our CSID, I messed that up the other day, resolution in our next meeting. 4.01, comments from the public. 5.01, superintendent comments. Thank you, sir. 6.01, board comments. I'd like to make a motion to adjourn this meeting.
I second that.
Thank you. Meeting adjourned. All right. Next one. I'd like to,
The next meeting's gonna be the vote, right?
correct.
Could we take a 5-minute recess?
Sure,
Okay, is that all right?
sure.
Okay, I just wanna be able to look up information on the guy and, you know.
Yeah,
Yeah, his bio's right here. Did you guys get
Yeah, no, I didn't get that.
you know what? I think you got it.
the bio on
Okay.
Mr. Lindsay?
So are we gonna
No.
hold the live until we?
Just keep rolling.
was just on this.
Yeah.
Good? All right. All right, Wednesday, May 26th, 6:38 PM. I'd like to call this meeting to order. Sarah, if you would, with roll call, please.
Yep, Dawn Horton, here. Sarah Jones here, Craig Corpola, Dana Wells Jenny,
Here.
Jeff Wolfersberger,
Here.
Tim Wood.
Here.
Addenda, anyone have anything to add to tonight's meeting? Comments from the public? Thank you. CISD resolution. Miss Sarah, would you be ever so kind to read our proposed resolution,
The whole document here?
please?
Okay. Resolution of the Pennfield Board of Education. Whereas the biennial election of the Board of Calhoun Intermediate School District will be held on Monday, June 7th, 2021, at a meeting of representatives from the constituent school boards. Whereas Section 614-2 of the revised school code requires a constituent school board to designate its representative and identify the intermediate school board candidate. The board supports for each position to be filled on the board by a resolution adopted not earlier than 21 days prior to the date of the election. And whereas Section 614-2 prescribes the method for passage of a resolution, including the requirement of considering the resolution at not less than one public meeting before adopting the resolution. And whereas the board previously considered the resolution at an open meeting conducted in a manner prescribed under the Open Meetings Act on May 26, 2021. Now therefore be it resolved that, 1, the board designates Dawn Fortin as its representative to serve on the 2021 electoral body responsible for electing members of the Calhoun Intermediate School District Board of Education, and Jeff Wolfersberger as an alternate representative in the event the designated representative is unable to attend. 2, the board supports candidate Richard Lindsay Jr. for a position on the Calhoun Intermediate School District Board of Education for a term of 6 years. 3, the board directs its representative, Dawn Fortin, to vote for candidate Richard Lindsay Jr., at least on the first ballot taken at the June 7th, 2021 election. 4, the board authorizes and directs its secretary to file this resolution with the secretary of the Calhoun Intermediate School Board. Resolved this 26th day of May, 2021.
Thank you, ma'am. I would like to make a motion to approve this resolution letter, please.
Second.
Thank you, ma'am. Anyone have any questions, concerns? Tim's still reading.
I'm rereading it.
That's fine, that's fine. So those of you that didn't get a chance to look up Mr. Lindsay, he has served on Marshall School Board for 10 years. Term at president, vice president, secretary, very active in the community, has his jobs on there. We'll keep those. If he wants to share those, he can share those. It does just so happen that there is one candidate for this board position. And as with my motion, I fully support Mr. Lindsay. If nobody's got anything, Sarah, we'll go right in and we'll vote to approve this.
Okay, Sarah votes yes. Dana?
Yes.
Jeff?
Yes.
Tim?
Yes.
Dawn?
Yes.
Thank you, guys. All right. Comments from the public? No public. Superintendent comments?
Yes, sir.
Thank you, sir. Board comments? I just want to thank you guys for coming in on such short notice to get this taken care of. I'm glad we were able to meet tonight and be able to send Mrs. Fortin to represent our board in the election on the 7th. So I thank you guys very much for your time this evening. No one else? I'd like to adjourn this meeting. Thank you guys and have a great evening.
Thanks, everybody.
Yes, thank you.